WWE sort of stumbled upon Undertaker's WrestleMania streak. Between WrestleMania 7 and WrestleMania 20, his winning of each match just made sense on a case-by-case basis. Jimmy Snuka was on his way out in 1991, Giant Gonzalez was never really in 1993, and to be fair, King Kong Bundy in 1995, well, he was just another monster of the week. In that decade, WWF toyed with this bizarre idea, it's crazy I know, but just give the people what they want, damn it! And they actually delivered fan service, hence the reason why babyface Undertaker defeated heel Diesel at WrestleMania 12 in 1996. In the years that would follow, the Undertaker generally won on the grandest stage of them all, but it wasn't until 2005 at WrestleMania 21 where the WWE began to recognise and market the streak as something much bigger. They promoted Randy Orton versus The Undertaker, the legend killer versus the legendary streak, and it was a great way to keep fans guessing, and with a 14-minute match that was pretty damn good, keep fans guessing is exactly what they did. Now then, did WWE market the streak just to put over Randy Orton's win, should he get it, or was this more foresight on their part, building towards something special? And that was the question when WrestleMania went to Hollywood. What did WWE do? Did they put over the emerging star, or did they double down on possibly one of the greatest long-term storylines in wrestling history? Vince McMahon chose the latter, and from that day forward, the streak was born, a choice that would prove to be the right one. Now, WWE mythology will tell you that the streak became legendary overnight, but in reality, it's far from that. Next year, The Undertaker would face Mark Henry, and not many people actually believed that Henry could beat the dead man. But then the year after, we had Batista, who posed a much greater threat. They put on a match so brilliant and physical that his place in the mid-card didn't actually matter. The streak alone wasn't yet enough to sustain the drama, but this one had the world title, which added to the suspense. The Undertaker ultimately got the win, and the mystique of the streak began to grow. Then there was Edge. Not many people gave the Ultimate Opportunist a chance against the dead man at WrestleMania 24, but the match was made in such a way that played into the hands of Edge's cerebral character. Edge was more than capable of dodging the Undertaker's devastating arsenal, and over the course of 23 minutes, combining Undertaker's incredible selling with Edge's amazing in-ring psychology, you started to believe that the streak could be in big trouble. And that was the beauty of it. Many of these matches on paper seemed like a foregone conclusion. We already knew what was going to happen, it was so predictable. But as soon as the bell rang, The Undertaker manufactured that emotion, and whether you liked it or not, made you believe that the streak might just be coming to an end. And that sentiment would prove paramount in what was arguably four of the most legendary years in the streak's existence. Both Shawn Michaels and Triple H twice challenged Taker, both the consecutive Manias, and produced 4 Match of the Year candidates, as well as one of the greatest, if not the greatest match in WWE history. Every year you wouldn't believe, and every year you'd find yourself on the edge of your seat. How the hell was the dead man going to get out of this one? Like when Shawn Michaels kicked out of the tombstone and the dead man wore the face of a beaten man, you thought the streak was over. When Michaels super kicked Taker into a pedigree after decades of Triple H creating his own legacy, trying to catch up with the Undertaker's organic mythology, you thought the streak was over. Then along came CM Punk in 2013, a villain so brilliant and so despicable that he managed to change the question entirely. So good was his build-up and heel work towards his challenge to the Undertaker, the fans weren't asking if Punk was capable, the fans were asking that the dead man gave the best in the world his comeuppance, and despite Punk's best efforts, that's exactly what he got. By 2014, the streak had reached such mythical proportions that when it finally did end, the entire wrestling world was in denial. The silence that fell over the Superdome that night in New Orleans was deafening. Surely there'd been a mistake. Surely the referee had botched the count. Surely someone was going to come out and restart the match. But they never did. The streak was so incredible, so all-encompassing, that when you thought it was going to end, it didn't end. But when it finally did end, you couldn't believe it had. And that's our video on The Undertaker. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want more content like this, well, head over to whatculture.com right now, because we've got bloody tons of it. And also, if you're feeling really generous, head to Twitter, give us a follow at WhatCultureWWE. My name is Adam Nicholas, and as always, have a f***ing great day.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe below, and if you're looking for more content like this, then try a few things that are floating about around my ears. It might be fun. I can't promise it though, but it might be.